Hey, y'all let me know y'all can hear me. I haven't went live on this channel and God knows when, so I don't know if it's gonna be any issues or not. But let me know if y'all can hear me. And in fact, I am gonna go live on the other channel just to let people see that I'm live and tell them to come over here as well. So let me see if it's gonna let me go live on both channels without no problems. Let me see. Okay, so I hit the live on the other channel as well. So let me see, it's gonna go live over there as well. If one of you could do me a favor, go to the main channel and see is it showing that I'm live. Cause this other computer, for some reason, is kind of slow. It is not showing it is live on my end yet. Hold on, let me try to refresh it. Okay. It's not showing the live on. I might have to refresh it. Hold on. Can one of y'all go there see? Well, never mind. Never mind. Look like it just popped up. It's just a slow ass computer. Okay. So it's showing that I am live on that one as well. Okay, cool. To those who on the main channel who may be listening to the sound of my voice right now, please go to the link that is pinned in the chat. It's my backup channel. I haven't been live on this channel in shit. I don't know how long it's been, but I got to do this live for the backup channel because I just don't want to risk my main channel getting flagged. Okay, so that's why I'm directing everybody over there to the backup channel, whoever's going to watch it or whatnot. So hopefully everybody will see that pinned link and they will come to the backup channel to watch on the backup channel. Okay, all right, cool. But apparently people are coming here because I see the likes slowly going up. I don't expect the viewers to get up on this because again, this channel ain't been live broadcasting God knows when. It ain't been live broadcast God knows when, so it's probably gonna be hardly too many people come over here. Okay. But now, okay, so to explain to y'all the reason why I'm over here, because again, from what I'm finna show y'all on this video, the way YouTube is acting, and I'm tired of getting flagged on my main channel, I think it's best that I do it on the backup channel. And if I get hit over here, I take the hit because I ain't got no flags over here. So I think it may be safer if I do the live over here on the backup channel. Okay. Um, and I ain't just really been doing nothing lately so recently because man, I just been work. They're working is something serious, boy. I'm telling you. So yeah, working. They're working something serious. Okay. So can y'all see me? Is everything good? Y'all can hear my voice? Can I just cut the video on or just cut the camera on? Can y'all see me? Let me know if there's in the buffering, anything like that. Yeah, y'all can let me know in the buffering, anything. And if not, we get this show on the road. I gotta see this video. Is it through download? Is it? Yeah, it look like it is.
That was
Okay, look like it is. All right, cool. So I got that ready to go. And let's see. Make sure I got that in order. All right. So all I'm waiting on is now for one of y'all tell me if it's in the buffering. So you say you can't see me no buffering? Y'all don't see no buffering thing like that? All right, now I don't see no buffering. All right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right then. So last announcement, anybody listening on the main channel, please come to the link that's pinned in the chat. Miss Singer Sing, I see you on the main channel. Please come over to the link that's pinned in the chat. You should see it pinned in the chat. Come on over here. So we got a few people over there. And anybody who's coming here later, please, please, please come to the link that's pinned in the chat. And let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about this. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm good on that. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure I got everything before I start talking and doing all kind of stuff. So, yeah. Just making sure. All right, so I'm going to shut down the main channel over there. And if they listening, they'll come over here. So hopefully I do this right. Let me hit that. Twist on show. Let me end that. Hopefully I did that right. Okay, I think I did that right. Okay. Let me make sure I did that right. So that one should be stopping. Why is it not stopping? It should be stopping. Well, I guess eventually it'll stop. Okay. All right, guys. So now that you're here at the right place, let's get right into it. Welcome. Thank y'all for coming. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. So y'all seen that I did a video probably a couple of days ago where we heard of a young teenager stabbing an older teenager, and it was over. Sadly, it was over social media beef. And y'all seen I had the title. This is why they don't need social media, because of stuff like that. Okay. And then y'all heard the story where the 17-year-old was right there from the person's apartment where she got stabbed at. And I'm just like, why would you do that? I know a lot of people get on social media and talk shit. Why can't they not leave it there just talking shit? Why everybody got to go to somebody's house just to prove something? And then when something bad happens, then what? What you got left? Nothing. You only live once. Once you die, that's it. You don't come back. Okay? But these knuckleheads, like we always say, they letting the internet raise them. Okay? They learning from the internet. Okay? They think doing shit from the internet is going to get them graduated from school, I guess. I don't know. This shit is stupid to me, but a lot of this stuff, again, I blame on the parents, okay? Because they let them do what they let them want to do, which connects to this story right here that I'm going to talk to you about now. We got a 13-year-old, and Sandy sent me this story. We got a 13-year-old that was attacked by a classmate, okay? Now, that's one thing, you get attacked by a classmate. But when the mom joins in on the fray, now that's something totally different. Okay, so when the mom, y'all gonna see this video, when the mom just going ham on a 13-year-old. Now I remember there's a time where parents let us fight. They didn't get involved. Unless the parents got involved, then they handled the parents. But they used to tell us, y'all know if you ever ran from a fight, they would tell us, hey, you better get out there and fight or I'll whoop your ass, because they try to teach you how to defend yourself instead of letting somebody just punk you and push you over. Amen. But what are you teaching them when you were growing up and you joining in the fight, hitting a 13-year-old, unless it's self-defense? That's the only way I can see it. But what you were clearly seeing in this video, it is not self-defense. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking and let y'all hear what's going on here. And again, share your thoughts on what you're going to see.
Now to a story that you're going to find only here on CBS News Texas. Denton police have launched a criminal investigation after a 13-year-old girl was attacked on a school bus by adults. Robbie Owens spoke with the family, who is now looking for answers. Robbie, you don't have to be a parent for this story to make you absolutely angry, especially when you see this video.
You are so right about that, Ken. The failures of the systems that are supposed to protect children, in this case, mind-numbing. We constantly tell them if they see or hear something, say something. Well, that's what the 8th grade girl did after hearing about the threats. Still, she got attacked.
Now, I want you to hear that part what the lady just said. She said, if you hear something, say something, or you see something, say something. I see you say this a lot in my chat room, and I see Miss D say this a lot in my chat room. Okay? You see something, say something. All right? But what happened here? Because allegedly, the young lady was supposed to said something when she heard or saw something. But look what happens.
On a school bus, and not just by a fellow student. A warning, what you're about to see is disturbing. The videotaped attack on a 13-year-old girl is horrifying, but what you're seeing here is round two. The chaos first unfolded on a Denton ISD school bus leaving Bettye.
I want y'all to see that now, I understand I couldn't play this on the main channel, because I know they probably got me on that. They probably would get me on here too for playing it, but I'll take it here for the team to come over here and do it. I want y'all saw that, that was a grown-ass woman beating up on a 13-year-old. That was a grown-ass woman, a big grown-ass woman beating up on a 13-year-old instead of letting her daughter handle her business with the 13-year-old, okay? But maybe it's something I'm missing, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the video. Maybe it's something I'm missing.
Myers Middle School last week.
She said if I didn't keep her name out my mouth, then she was going to beat me up.
This child is the one being attacked by a girl she says she didn't even know.
Scared, like I was scared.
When did you realize that this girl's mother and another adult had gotten on the school bus?
When she screamed, "Mom."
And what went through your mind then?
Now, she said it was another adult now. It's supposed to be two adults that was in on this.
Wishing that I had my mama. Because nobody helped me.
Not then or earlier. The 13-year-old, who wanted to be called Nicole, says earlier in the day she started hearing that the girl, new to the school, wanted to fight her. So she did what has so often been asked. She said something.
All right, now this is where I'm getting confused at right here. Okay, and I got to stop do commentary because, again, with some of these news stations, we'll get flagged if you just let the video play. So I got to do commentary. Now, this is something new to me. I ain't ever heard this before, a girl or somebody coming to school that's new and they just pick out somebody at random and want to beat them up. This is new to me. I don't recall this ever happening in my era in school. It probably have, but I don't remember. But now this what makes the story kind of shaky to me, just a little bit, because why would this new girl come to school, to the same school that you go to, and she picks you out to want to beat you up? I mean, what was said? I mean, what did you say? If you say anything at all, or could have been somebody at the school that already knew the young lady and was boosting her head up, and they didn't like you, so they used her to come and beat you up. I'm just saying, I don't know. They just kind of puzzling me right there. You just come to school and you got picked out for somebody who want to beat you up, so I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. I told the assistant principal.
The same day?
The same day. I told the counselor and I told the principal.
Nicole says she was later told that school officials spoke to the girl, but it didn't seem to matter.
We ended up fighting.
And I want to be really clear, Nicole, who swung first? Who started this fight?
She did. And I guess...
I love how the news reporter asked that question, and I think that was a good question. Hey, the news reporter saying, hey, be honest with me, who swung first, because I want to get the truth out there. I don't just want to be putting stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? But get back to what they just said right there. Now, she's supposed to have told the principal that this was going on, but they didn't stop the girl from doing what she was doing. This is why I labeled the title, this is where they learn the behavior from. Because if you see in the video, the mom acting wild like that and beating up on a 13-year-old like that, what do you think her daughter learning from? She learning from home. So by her telling the principal, whoever she told, that, hey, somebody threatened to do bodily harm to me, and this girl didn't give a damn, she still did it anyway, then again, imagine what's being taught at home.
One of the women came and put me in the chokehold on the bus.
Nicole says after the adults got off the school bus, they followed it to her stop and attacked her again. Somehow she was able to phone her mother.
They followed her to her stop and fought this girl again. Wow.
And I heard my baby scream out.
And no one did anything.
No one did anything.
Fighting back tears, Nicole's mother says she wonders why the school bus driver failed to act.
Had he locked that door, called for help, waited for the police to arrive, those grown adults wouldn't have been able to get on that bus, assault my child, and they wouldn't have been able to follow the bus and continue assaulting her. And then while they was out there fighting her, it's like he just drove off.
Look closely. You can see in this video the bus pulling
Wow,
away as
just
the
drove
teenage
off.
girl is being attacked on the ground behind it.
I didn't deserve it. I don't think no kid deserves to go through anything like that.
Her message to the women who attacked her?
I have to look and watch every time I see a white car. And I have to be on watch everywhere I go because of you.
Denton school officials tell me that they are unable to discuss student discipline, but could share that the girl is not returning to the campus. Nicole says she was suspended for 3 days for defending herself.
I feel like Denton ISD failed my child. I could be a parent planning funeral arrangements if they would have had a weapon and got on their bus with a knife or a gun.
What is your message to the school?
Do better. If a child is reaching out to you and they telling you someone is bothering them and they trying to avoid a situation, do better. Help them.
So what help is there now for Nicole?
No, I'm not okay. I got hurt physically, but not just physically, emotionally. And I have to sit up at night crying about it, asking God why. But I also pray for them. Because my mom taught me, just because they did you wrong, it's all for a reason, it's all for purpose.
The other night when she said, "Mama, let's pray," and she grabbed my hand and began to pray for them, I'm like, okay. You know?
She's going to be all right.
Yeah, I believe.
We all hope that she's going to be all right. She was taken to the hospital later that night to be treated for her injuries, but Ken, this is something that never should have happened.
It's infuriating to see that video, Robbie, and it's terrifying to know, that she went through this and what could come of it, the trauma that remains afterwards. You did mention that the other student, though, would not be returning to campus. Anything else that Denton ISD had to say about this?
Well, in a statement today, a district spokesperson told me, and I'm quoting, "This horrible video depicts unacceptable conduct Denton ISD never condones, including an adult unlawfully boarding a school bus." They also say Denton ISD has criminally trespassed the adults involved, and those individuals are no longer welcome on any Denton ISD property. Now, following the situation, transportation officials addressed the driver, reinforced procedures, and provided additional training, end quote. But remember, Ken, this is also a criminal investigation. Sure. And a Denton police spokesperson tells me that their detective is taking this very seriously, and we can expect an update in the coming days. Of course, we'll be watching.
All right, so y'all heard what went on. Let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, I'm surprised the bus driver didn't get fired. I'm sorry, I'm just surprised that he didn't get fired, but I guess one of their policy and procedures is, I guess, if it's outside of the bus, maybe he ain't supposed to get involved in it. I have no idea. Or maybe he was scared of the situation. I don't know. It probably could be a few things you could look at there as to why he just chose to drove off, Or maybe he's in fear of people calling him racist because he came in and interfered with the incident that was going on. Y'all know a lot of us love to call everything racist when somebody white is involved, which I don't understand at all, but we do that, okay? All right, so let's try to get to the nitty-gritty of it and see if I can give my best thoughts on the situation. Well, first thing first, we got to say this right here. We don't know what started everything, okay? We don't know if this young lady telling the whole truth. and nothing but the truth. We're gonna say that first. But regardless of whether she telling the whole truth or not, no way them grown ass women should have been involved in fighting that girl or doing what they did to that girl. You mean put her in a chokehold? Then they say there's more than one adult. You know, 2 adults, so you got one girl that's close to her age, all jumping this girl because of what? Okay? So this is why I say I don't know if the whole story is being told. You know, they didn't ask no question about did she say anything to provoke this, then third. We heard where she said that she didn't say anything. You know, this girl she was new to the school and she just got picked out to get fought by this girl. You know, I don't know which way to look at that, you know, but this is a new era. Maybe some kids do that shit. You know, they come to school and to show how big and bad they are, they just pick out somebody and they think they're going to bully them, you know. Maybe that did happen. But again, I feel like in some senses, it's something being left out in this story. How many of y'all feel the same way? Give me your thoughts. I think it's something being left out, you know, and it could be something small or it could be something big. I don't know. It could be. Or it could be that the girl didn't say nothing and this chick right here just out of control. She just a loose cannon and this is what she does. You know, she go to school and she pick fights with random people and she get into fights. And when she getting her ass whooped, because what it sounded like to me, she was getting her ass whooped and her mama had to come save her. All right? Now, it would be one thing if the mama was breaking up the fight. But this is not what we heard. The mama was not breaking up the fight. The mama joined the fight. I guess because she was embarrassed of her daughter getting her ass whooped. Okay? Now, you would think that after it ended there, all right, everything said and done. We all fought. We did what we did. There probably be consequences behind it, so we'll deal with it as they go. But you grown ass women or woman followed the bus just to get to this girl who is 13 years old. Grown ass women now. Followed the bus to this girl's stop to get her again. And not only did you follow the bus, you took your daughter there to fight this girl again. Now, I'm in the back of my mind saying, now, what could she have done that bad that you followed the bus and y'all fought her again? Who the fuck does that? Who does that? You followed the bus just to fight her again? You took your daughter, who possibly 13 as well, to go to another location and fight again. Never mind the danger you may be putting her in, or anything could possibly happen, meaning somebody could have lost their life. Y'all not thinking about that. You just as hot-headed as your daughter and wanted to fight this woman. This young girl. But the question is, for what? For what? What was it so bad? What was it so bad that you didn't let them fight on their own? And what was so bad that y'all had to follow the bus for them to fight again? Again, we know one of the reasons, I guess because she was embarrassed her daughter got her ass whooped. At least that's how they telling it here. The daughter got her ass whooped. Right? Look, you got your ass whooped. That's all there is to it. You can't win every fight. Even boxers lose this fight and get their ass whooped. Hey, you get up. Hey, another day. But apparently they took this ass whipping hard and want to show what they was really made of. You say this is not a fight she got done. I don't know what you call it. I just know it's insane that grown-ups act like this and then you wonder why your children act the way that they act. You wonder, well, look who's doing the acting. You. All right? By y'all jumping in, saving that girl, getting her ass whooped, you pretty much told her that it's okay for her to be the way that she is. It's okay to go into a school and pick fights. It's okay to go to school and fuck with people. Because regardless of whether you right or wrong, mama gonna be there to save you. All right? That's what I'm getting at is y'all showing her this because of how y'all acting. Y'all telling that girl it's okay for her to do what she did. And she probably new to the school. So that's what we're doing now. We taking our kids new kids to new schools so they can get to a fight. Okay? So you mean to tell me the shit was that serious that even the other side, no, everybody could not go to the principal and be like, hey, okay, look, we got an issue here. You know, this girl right here, they call Nicole. We don't know what her real name is. They call Nicole, so I know what Nicole's real name is. Nicole's over here saying one thing, so, you know, hey, let's go over here and get the side of the girl right here, get her side of the story and see what's going on and see what can we do to get this situation resolved before it gets out of control. No, so you mean tell me nobody could do that? No, nobody could have done that. And as always, I tell y'all, if y'all saw the video, you saw one girl over there, got her phone out, recording the whole damn thing. This is why I say these motherfuckers don't need no phones at all. They don't need phones in school because they don't use it for what they need to be used for. They use it to record fuck shit. You can see it all over TikTok. Hell, some of these got Instagram. Some of these youngest got Snapchat and all this shit that they don't need at their age. They don't need it. And this is why. Because they want to record shit like this and put it on social media and think this shit is cool. Like I said in my last video, okay then, let's just say this is cool that y'all posting up, that y'all recording folks fighting and doing all this fuck shit. Why can't you do the same when you make the honor roll? All right? Why can't you do the same when you walk around, when you walk across the stage because you got a certificate for making the honor roll or doing good in class or whatnot, you know? Why can't you not do this when you get your first job? All right? Why you can't do this when you get your first check? You know, positive things like that. Because if you got the energy to record them fighting and doing fuck shit like that, then why you don't have the same energy to show the world that how you doing in school and what you plan on doing when you get out of school? You want to know why? Because other students going to clown you for it because they don't think that's cool. Amen? Because they don't think it's cool. They don't think it's cool. All right? When we was going to school back in our times, I don't even think really cell phone was even thought of, to be honest. Only thing I knew close from a cell phone that we had back in the day with them big ass phones, they used to have them antennas on it. And the phones that cars was made, they had the phones built into them. You know, but like cell phone and shit like that, I don't really think they really had that back in the day. At least when I was growing up, I don't recall seeing them. I don't. Hell, let alone, shit, we weren't allowed to take no phone in school because we was over there. We was going to school to get our lesson learned. Not talking on no damn phone and taking our phone out and recording stupid shit. We went in there with nothing but backpacks and a backpacks full of books. Did we not? Not out, single, whoever else listen. When we was growing up, what did we go to school with? Nothing but backpack full of books, no electronic devices because we didn't need them there. Okay, none of that shit. We had backpack full of books, pencil, and papers, and notebook because you was there to get your lesson. Or how some people say, to get your education. All right? Okay? All right, y'all hear me? This mic still going? Do y'all hear me? That's all we went to school with. And, you know, lunch money, shit like that. This is why I say the area that we in now, these children and the parents that's raising them, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's a sad, sad cause. It's a sad, sad case. And how are we going to get anything achieved? If this is what we're raising our children to act like and be like. And half of them don't even give their children no kind of consequences. They don't give any kind of consequence for what they do. I guaranteed you, after this was said and done, that mom praised her daughter for all that fuck shit that went on. She praised her daughter for all that fuck shit that went on. And by her doing that, her daughter gonna forever be the way that she is, going to school, probably constantly getting kicked out, constantly get suspensions. And what's she gonna do? Keep on taking her to other schools where she gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you call that parenting? Are you proud of that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, what up, Patricia? What's going on? Long time. I agree with everything you are saying, Chris. I don't allow my 13-year-old son to have social media because it's not for the kids. He has a cell phone for emergencies. I check it every day. Amen. There you go. If he pulls that phone out of school and I hear about it, I'm taking it. There you go. That's what I'm saying. But you got these little motherfuckers right here. Anytime some shit go down with the students fighting the teachers or whatnot, they pull them out and just record this shit and just be egging this shit on. I'm just like, wow, what is really going on? And then, they want to turn around and blame the teachers. I don't blame teachers for shit. If them motherfuckers want to get disrespectful and fight the teacher, I think the teacher should be able to defend themselves, knock their ass out. I'm sorry, a lot of people might don't agree with that. These teachers should be able to knock the fuck out of them if they trying to fight them. Because they disrespectful as fuck. You already being disrespectful already trying to fight a grown adult. And then you get your ass whooped. Y'all want to talk about the teacher was wrong? How is he wrong? But nobody ever says the student's wrong. Nobody ever say the student wrong. They always talk about the teacher's wrong. I say fuck that. If they want to be grown, treat them like they're grown. Knock them on their ass. All right? Knock them on their ass. All right? A lot of people don't believe in that. I say fuck what you're talking about. If they want to be grown, treat them like they're grown. Because I guarantee you, if we can rewind the hands of times and go back to the 80s and the 90s with the grandparents and the parents that they had, and you bucked up at them, I swear for Jesus, like they say, they would knock your ass out. What's that term that they say? You feeling froggy? Jump. I bet you be the last time you jump. At me? Yeah. Trish, did you see the video I just played? Because I'm finna play it again and that'll be it. And whoever come watch later, share your thoughts about this again. And again, I wanna iterate. I don't know the whole story. I don't know if this young lady telling the whole truth. I don't know if she is or not. But regardless, whether she telling the whole truth or not, there should be no reason these grown ass women did what they did to that girl, let alone followed the bus and then do it again. Come on now. Seriously? Y'all followed the bus and got that girl and did that shit again. Man, I tell you the truth. Well, anyway, man, please hit that thumbs up for your boy. And well, I don't know how long you been here, Trish, because I played a video earlier. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and play it again. Other students on the bus pulled out cell phones, recorded a horrifying attack, but there was more. Nicole says after the two women got off the bus, they followed it to her stop, and when she got off the bus, she was attacked again. The cell phone video shows a 13-year-old on the ground screaming. Somehow she was able to phone her mom, and I heard my baby scream. The mom says, boy, I tell you the truth. But anyway, we're going to look at this again, and hey, they be dead on that today, man. This is motherfucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let's go.
Now to a story that you're going to find only here on CBS News Texas. Denton police have launched a criminal investigation after a 13-year-old girl was attacked on a school bus by adults. Robbie Owens spoke with the family who is now looking for answers. Robbie, you don't have to be a parent for this story to make you absolutely angry, especially when you see this video.
You are so right about that, Ken. The failures of the systems that are supposed to protect children in this case, mind-numbing. We constantly tell them if they see or hear something, say something. Well, that's what the 8th grade girl did after hearing about the threats. Still, she got attacked on a school bus, and not just by a fellow student. A warning, what you're about to see is disturbing. The videotaped attack on a 13-year-old girl is horrifying, but what you're seeing here is round 2. The chaos first unfolded on a Denton ISD school bus leaving Bettye Myers Middle School last week.
She said if I didn't keep her name out my mouth, then she was going to beat me up.
This child is the one being attacked by a girl she says she didn't even know.
Scared, like I was scared.
When did you realize that this girl's mother and another adult had gotten on the school bus?
When she screamed, "Mom."
And what went through your mind then?
Wishing that I had my mama. Because nobody helped me.
Not then or earlier. The 13-year-old, who wanted to be called Nicole, says earlier in the day she started hearing that the girl, new to the school, wanted to fight her. So she did what has so often been asked.
Trish, she new to the school. She said the girl new to the school and something about keep her name out of her mouth. So now I want to point that out too. Now she said the girl said keep her name out of her mouth, which again makes me think that we missing a piece here. I don't know, you know, because the girl tell you to keep her name out of her mouth. According to that, they mean you were saying something, you know. But I don't know. I don't know.
She said something.
Yes, ma'am. I told the assistant principal.
The same day?
The same day. I told the counselor and I told the principal.
Nicole says she was later told that school officials spoke to the girl, but it didn't seem to matter.
We ended up fighting.
And I want to be really clear.
You said where the drive at? Oh, you finna see in a minute. You finna see in a minute.
Nicole, who swung first? Who started this fight?
She did. And I guess one of the women came and put me in a chokehold on the bus.
Nicole says after the adults got off the school bus, they followed it to her stop and attacked her again. Somehow she was able to phone her mother.
And I heard my baby scream out.
And no one did anything.
No one did anything.
Fighting back tears, Nicole's mother says she wonders why the school bus driver failed to act.
Had he locked that door, called for help, waited for the police to arrive, those grown adults wouldn't have been able to get on that bus, assault my child, and they wouldn't have been able to follow the bus and continue assaulting her. And then while they was out there fighting her, it's like he just drove off.
Look closely. You can see in this video the bus pulling away as the teenage girl is being attacked on the ground.
Trish, you asked where the bus drive at? You see it right there. That's what he did. He drove on off. He drove on off. That's where he was at. He was gone. He said, fuck that. He was gone.
Round behind it.
I didn't deserve it. I don't think no kid deserves to go through anything like that.
Her message to the women who attacked her?
I have to look and watch every time when I see a white car. And I have to be on watch everywhere I go because of you.
Denton school officials tell me that they are unable to discuss student discipline, but could share that the girl is not returning to the campus. Nicole says she was suspended for 3 days for defending herself.
I feel like Denton ISD failed my child. I could be a parent.
Suspended for defending herself. Now, that's a new one on me. That's a new one.
Planning funeral arrangements. If they would have had a weapon and got on their bus with a knife or a gun.
What is your message to the school?
Do better. If a child is reaching out to you and they telling you someone is bothering them and they trying to avoid the situation, do better. Help them.
So what help is there now for Nicole?
No, I'm not okay. I got hurt physically, but not just physically, emotionally. And I had to sit up at night crying about it, asking God why. But I also pray for them. Because my mom taught me, just because they did you wrong, it's all for a reason, it's all for purpose.
The other night when she said, "Mama, let's pray," and she grabbed my hand and began to pray for them, I'm like, okay. You know?
She's going to be all right.
Yeah, I believe.
We all hope that she's going to be all right. She was taken to the hospital later that night to be treated for her injuries, but Ken, this is something that never should have happened.
It's infuriating to see that video, Robbie, and it's terrifying to know, that she went through this and what could come of it, the trauma that remains afterwards. You did mention that the other student, though, would not be returning to campus. Anything else that Denton ISD had to say about this?
Well, in a statement today, a district spokesperson told me, and I'm quoting, "This horrible video depicts unacceptable conduct Denton ISD never condones, including an adult unlawfully boarding a school bus." They also say Denton ISD has criminally trespassed the adults involved, and those individuals are no longer welcome on any Denton ISD property. Now, following the situation, transportation officials addressed the driver, reinforced procedures, and provided additional training, end quote. But remember, Ken, this is also a criminal investigation. Sure. And a Denton police spokesperson tells me that their detective is taking this very seriously, and we can expect an update in the coming days. Of course, we'll be watching.
All right, Trish, I'm glad you came here to caught that. This is crazy. Hey, Amy, what's going on? This is wild. This is crazy. This is unacceptable. And again, no child, male or female, should have to go through this. But I want to point out one more thing before I get out of here. They said that the adults has been banned from coming to the school. Now, I have done quite a few stories, and I think I had a couple of interviews where I was told that the adult was banned from the school. Well, here's the thing. If you're doing stuff like this, why should the school not ban you from coming? What you have shown the school is you are a danger to their inner circle. And not only that, apparently your child is a danger to their inner circle as well. And I say that to say this right here. Lately, I've been binge watching police videos. I don't know why, how all of a sudden it's got into that all of a sudden. But I've been binge watching police videos of them capturing folks and arresting them. And some of the stuff that I have seen, how people sit up here and do this stuff and sit up there and try to act like you're supposed to let them do it. The store is supposed to let you come in and steal their stuff. People are supposed to let you steal their shit. And the cops is not supposed to be called. The cops is not supposed to arrest you or anything like that. I don't know where a lot of us get that mentality from, that I can get to fuck with you, I get to take from you, or I can violate your policy. And nothing should be able to happen to me. That's bullshit in itself. Now let's jump back over to the school. If you a grown ass man or a woman sitting up there fighting these youngins, and if it's not self-defense, I would give you self-defense. Now, I mean, they try to attack you, I give you self-defense. But if you just jumping in just to be jumping
Now to a story that you're going to find only here on CBS.
But if you're jumping in just for the hell of it, because you just don't want to see nobody whooping your child's ass because somebody get the best of your child, that's weak to me. That is weak to me. How would your child would learn if you always coming in there trying to save them? Even they jump back over to the cops. If they out here doing fuck shit and the cops trying to arrest them, why you always saving them? Again, if they want to be grown and do grown shit, hey, let the consequences fall on them that it would on a grown person. They're going to have to learn just like we did when we grew up. We learned that when we do dumb shit, there's consequences behind it. It doesn't stop because you're an adult. Hell, I think it get worse when you're an adult because at this time, we know right from wrong. But hey, we feel like we could do wrong and the right should not come at all. And that's where a lot of these children getting fucked up at. Because the parents are parading them to do wrong. All right? But it's not telling them enough to do right. And that's why a lot of them fall into the pressure of peer pressure in society. Because of the parenting is going wrong and the parenting is fucked up around here. And just like the school need to do better, I agree. But the parents need to do better too. And I'm going to leave it at that. Amen? The parents need to do better too. And once y'all both start doing better, hey, a lot of shit would be better. It would be in a better shape. It'd be in a better shape. All right? And I'm going to leave it at that. I thank y'all for coming over here. Yeah, I was just afraid to do this on my main channel because I was afraid they were going to hit me for it. And they probably still hit me for it over here. Who knows? But I would take a hit over here versus my main channel doing this video wrong, okay? But anyway, guys, thank y'all for listening. And for the ones who coming later, hey, share your thoughts about this too. How you feel about this? You know, what you think? I mean, would you do the same thing or would you let your child fight it out? You know, let them fight their own fights. Start trying to save them, all right? But I want to say again, but if it's self-defense, all right, cool, I'm with that. If the child trying to attack you as a grown man or a grown woman, you got a right to defend yourself. But if your daughter, your son having a one-on-one fight, let them fight. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let them fight because they got to learn, and that's how they learn. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.